Hello students, today we will learn the topic transpose of a matrix. The matrix obtained by interchanging its rows and columns, we call it as a transpose of the given matrix. For example, A is the matrix that is written in the form Aij, and that is of order m by n. Transpose of A is usually denoted by A power t or A dash, and that's a matrix Aj, and its order is n by m. If A is the matrix 2, 3, 5, 0, 1, 2, that is of order 2 by 3. A transpose is equal to matrix 2, 3, 5, 0, 1, 2, and its order is 3 by 2. Here 2, 3, 5 is the first row. In transpose, 2, 3, 5 becomes the first column, whereas 0, 1, 2 is the second row, it becomes the second column. So we get a matrix of order 3 by 2. So what we can learn here, the given matrix is of order 2 by 3, then its transpose is of order 3 by 2. If we consider another matrix, say for example, B is equal to 1, 2, minus 1, 4, we know that it's a square matrix of order 2, and its transpose is the matrix first row becomes the first column and second row becomes the second column. So we get a 2 by 2 matrix, that is the transpose of the given matrix. Say for example, P is equal to matrix 1, 3, 5. We know that it's a column matrix and its order is 3 by 1. And its transpose, that is P dash, is equal to the row matrix, that is 1, 3, 5, and its order is 1 by 3. That's all about the transpose of a given matrix. Now we see the properties of transpose. The first property, A transpose, whole transpose is equal to A. And for any scalar k, for a real number k into A whole transpose is equal to k into A transpose. And for two matrices A and B, A plus B whole transpose is equal to A transpose plus B transpose, and the fourth property, that is A into B whole transpose is equal to B transpose into A transpose. So we see these properties once again, that is A transpose whole transpose is equal to A itself, K is a scalar multiplied by a matrix A, and we take the transpose, that is equal to scalar multiplication of its transpose, and A and B are two matrices. We have taken the transpose of the sum, and that is equal to sum of its transposes. A and B are two matrices. We have taken the transpose of the product, whereas in the result the order is interchanged, that is equal to the transpose of the second matrix into the transpose of the first matrix. Let us see this by taking few examples. The first property, that is A transpose whole transpose is equal to A itself. Let A is the matrix, say A, B, C, which is of order 1 by 3. We find the transpose of A, that's equal to a column matrix A, B, C, is of order 3 by 1. We find the transpose of A transpose, that is written as A transpose whole transpose, and that is once again the row matrix A, B, C, that's of order 1 by 3. A transpose whole transpose is the matrix A, B, C, that is of order 1 by 3, and the given matrix A is also equal to A, B, C, that's of order 1 by 3. So therefore we write A transpose whole transpose is equal to A. Second property, for any scalar K and for any matrix A, K into A whole transpose equal to K into A transpose. Let K is equal to 2 and A is equal to matrix 2, 3, 5, 1, that's of order 2 by 2. And we calculate K into A. K into A is the matrix, that is we need to multiply 2 with all the elements of the given matrix. So it is 2 into 2, then 2 into 3, 2 into 5 and 2 into 1. We get the result as 2 into 2, that is 4, this is 6, this is 10 and then 2, that's of order 2 by 2. We need to find the transpose of this matrix, that is Ka whole transpose, that's equal to the transpose of the matrix 4, 6, 10, 2 and that becomes 4, 6, 10, 2 which is of order 2 by 2. We put it as equation number 1. Now, K into A transpose is equal to K is the matrix, K is a scalar 2 and A transpose is equal to 2, 3, 5, 1 and we multiply by 2, we get 2 into 2 that is 4, 2 into 5, 10, 2 into 3, 6 and here it is 2, that's of order 2 by 2 and we take it as equation number 2. Look at the equation 1 and 2. 1 is 4, 10, 6, 2 and 2 is 4, 10, 6, 2. We can say that Ka transpose and Ka whole transpose both are equal. Hence we prove the property Ka whole transpose is equal to K into A transpose. The third property, A plus B whole transpose is equal to A transpose plus B transpose. Let A is equal to matrix 1 minus 1, 2, 3 and B equal to matrix 0, 5, 2, 7. Both are order 2 by 2. We find out A plus B. A plus B is equal to the matrix 1 plus 0 that is 1, minus 1 plus 5 that is 4, 2 plus 2 that is 4, 3 plus 7, 10, that's of order 2 by 2. Then A plus B whole transpose is equal to transpose of this matrix that is 1, 4, 4, 10. We put it as equation number 1. A transpose plus B transpose that's equal to A transpose is the matrix A is 1 minus 1 2 3. So A transpose is equal to 1 this minus 1 2 3 plus B transpose that is 0 5 2 7. When we add these two matrices we get 1 plus 0 that is 1, 2 plus 2 it's 4, minus 1 plus 5 that is 4 and 3 plus 7 10. This we take it as equation number 2. Look at equation number 1 and 2, the RHS 1 4 4 10, here also 1 4 4 10. We can say that A plus B whole transpose is equal to A transpose plus B transpose. That is the third property. So third property is A plus B whole transpose is equal to A transpose plus B transpose. The fourth property, that is A into B whole transpose is equal to B transpose into A transpose. Say for example, A is equal to matrix 2 minus 1 0 1 and B equal to matrix 1 2 3 4. The order of these two matrices are 2 by 2. We need to find A into B, that's equal to matrix 2 minus 1 0 1 into matrix 1 2 3, 4. On multiplying, we get 2 into 1, that is 2, plus minus 1 into 3, that is minus 3. We multiply in this order. Next, 2 into 2, that is 4, minus 1 into 4, that is minus 4. 0 into 1, that is 0. 1 into 3, that is 3. Next, 0 into 2, that is 0. 1 into 4 is 4. Simplify it, we get 2 plus minus 3, that is minus 1. This is 0 and 3, 4. It's a 2 by 2 matrix. We find out A into B transpose. A into B transpose is equal to minus 1, 0 becomes the first column, and then 3, 4. It's order 2 by 2. We take it as equation number 1. We now move to the RHS. RHS is B transpose into A transpose. So B transpose into A transpose is equal to, B is the matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, and its transpose is 1, 2, 3, 4 in the column order, and A transpose, that is the matrix 2, minus 1, 0, 1. We write 2 here, minus 1, 0, 1. And the product, that is 1, 3 into 2 minus 1, that is 1 into 2, that is 2, 3 into minus 1, that is minus 3, 1 into 0, 0, 3 into 1 plus 3, 2 into 2, that is 4, 4 into minus 1 is 4, 2 into 0 is 0, 4 into 1 is 4. Simplifying, we get 2 minus 3, that is minus 1, 0 plus 3, that is 3, this is 0 and this is 4, that's of order 2 by 2. We take it as equation number 2. This is B transpose into A transpose. We compare these two matrices. AB whole transpose is equal to minus 1, 3, 0, 4. B transpose into A transpose equal to minus 1, 3, 0, 4. Compare the equations 1 and 2, we can find that RHS are equal, therefore AB whole transpose is equal to B transpose into A transpose. So in general, we write AB whole transpose is equal to B transpose into A transpose. Now we move on to the next concept, that is symmetric and skew-symmetric matrices. Now let's see what is a symmetric matrix and what is a skew-symmetric matrix. Let A is equal to matrix AHG, HBF, GFC, that's of order 3 by 3. And we find out A transpose. A transpose is the matrix, the first row, that is AHG, that will become the first column, AHG, then HBF, then GFC. The rows and columns are interchanged, we get a matrix of order 3 by 3. Now compare this A and A dash, we can find that A transpose is equal to A itself. In this case, this matrix A is known as a symmetric matrix. So what do you mean by a symmetric matrix? A is said to be a symmetric matrix if A transpose is equal to A itself. Skew-symmetric matrix. Let A is equal to matrix 0, 2, 3, minus 2, 0, 5, minus 3, minus 5, 0. That's of order 3 by 3. We find the A transpose, and A transpose is equal to 0, 2, 3. That will be the first column. Minus 2, 0, 5. Second column. Minus 3, minus 5, 0. That's the third column. Minus 3, minus 5, 0. And we take a negative, a minus outside, or we multiply by minus, we get 0, 2, 3, minus 2, 0, 5, minus 3, minus 5, 0. That's of order 3 by 3. Now compare with the given matrix 0, 2, 3, minus 2, 0, 5, minus 3, minus 5, 0. That is the given matrix A itself. So we write minus of A. So in this case what we find, A transpose is the negative of the given matrix. So such a matrix we call it as skew symmetric matrix. So what do you mean by a skew symmetric matrix? If A transpose is equal to minus A, we call it as a skew symmetric matrix. The one more property what you can see in this skew symmetric matrix, the principal diagonal elements are 0. That is, for the matrix A in the form Aij is of order m by n. We know that A transpose is equal to Aj, and that's of order n by m. That is, to be skew symmetric, A transpose should be equal to minus A, that is, matrix Aj should be equal to minus of A, that is, minus of Aij. In general, Aj is equal to minus of Aij. If we put I is equal to j, then we get Aii is equal to minus of Aii, or Aii plus Aii is equal to 0, or 2 times of Aii equal to 0, which implies Aii is equal to 0. Now what do you mean by Aii equal to 0? That is, elements in the form A11, A22, A33, etc. They are the elements of the principal diagonal. So, in a skew symmetric matrix, all the elements of the form Aii will be equal to 0. That means, the elements of the principal diagonal are equal to 0. Let us take a matrix A that's equal to Aij of order m by n. We know that A transpose is equal to Aj of order n by m. We calculate A plus A transpose and A minus A transpose. We prove that A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix, and A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. Let A plus A transpose whole transpose is equal to, as per our addition formula, A plus B whole transpose is equal to A transpose plus B transpose, that is, the transpose of the first matrix plus the transpose of the second matrix. So we get it as A transpose plus A transpose whole transpose. And that's equal to A transpose plus A, and that's equal to A plus A transpose, because the matrix addition is commutative. So A plus A transpose whole transpose is equal to A plus A transpose. Hence we say that A plus A transpose whole transpose is equal to A plus A transpose, which shows that A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix. Similarly, we calculate A minus A transpose whole transpose, and that's equal to A transpose minus A transpose whole transpose That's equal to A transpose minus A, or we can write this as minus of A minus A transpose. So we proved that A minus A transpose whole transpose is equal to minus of A minus A transpose. Hence, we can say that A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. We have proved that A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix and A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. For any square matrix A. Let us take an example. Say A is equal to matrix 2, 5, 3, minus 1. It's a square matrix of order 2 and A transpose is the matrix 2, 5, 3, minus 1. We find A plus A transpose, that's equal to the matrix 2 plus 2, that is 4, 5 plus 3, 8, 3 plus 5, 8, minus 1 plus minus 1, that is minus 2. We get a matrix 2 by 2. And we find that A plus A transpose is equal to 4, 8, 8, minus 2. If you want to find A plus A transpose, whole transpose, that is the transpose of this matrix, that is once again 4, 8, 8, minus 2, order is 2 by 2. Therefore, we can say that A plus A transpose and A plus A transpose, whole transpose, both are equal. So, in general, we say that for any square matrix, A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix. Now we find A minus A transpose for the same example. That is, A is the matrix 2, 5, 3, minus 1 minus A transpose, that is a matrix 2, 3, 5, minus 1. And that's equal to 2 minus 2 is 0, 5 minus 3, that is 2, 3 minus 5, minus 2, minus 1 minus 1, that's equal to 0. Hence, A minus A transpose, whole transpose is equal to 0, 2, minus 2, 0, and that's equal to minus of 0, 2, minus 2, 0, which is once again minus of A minus A transpose, or we say that A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. Let A be a square matrix. We write A equal to half of A plus A. A plus A is equal to 2A and half of 2A, that's equal to A. We add and subtract A transpose, that is A plus A transpose, that is one group, plus A minus A transpose, the second group. Or it can be written as A plus A transpose divided by 2 plus A minus A transpose divided by 2. So, any square matrix A can be written as A plus A transpose divided by 2 plus A minus A transpose divided by 2. In the previous example, we have seen that A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix and A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. Accordingly, A plus A transpose divided by 2 is a symmetric matrix and A minus A transpose divided by 2 is a skew symmetric matrix. So, for a given matrix A, can be written as the sum of two matrices where one matrix is a symmetric matrix and other matrix is a skew symmetric matrix. Let A is equal to matrix 3, 5, 7, 2, 3, minus 1, 0, 4, 6. It's a 3 by 3 matrix. And A transpose is equal to the matrix 3, 5, 7, 2, 3, minus 1, 0, 4, 6 is a transpose of the given matrix of order 3 by 3. We find out A plus A transpose that's equal to 3 plus 3, 6, 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 0 that is 7, 2 plus 5, 7, 3 plus 3, 6, minus 1 plus 4 that is 3, 0 plus 7, 7, 4 plus minus 1, 3, 6 plus 6 that is 12 which is of order 3 by 3. And we find now A minus A transpose that's equal to 3 minus 3, 0, 5 minus 2, 3, 7 minus 0, 7, 2 minus 5, minus 3, 3 minus 3, it is 0, minus 1, minus 4, it is minus 5. Next, 0 minus 7, minus 7, 4 minus minus 1, that is 5, 6 minus 6, it's 0, which is of order 3 by 3. Hence, the given matrix A can be written as A plus A transpose divided by 2 plus A minus A transpose divided by 2. That means the given matrix 3, 5, 7, 2, 3, minus 1, 0, 4, 6 is equal to half of the first matrix, that is A plus A transpose 6, 7, 7, 7, 6, 3, 7, 3, 12 plus half of the second part, second matrix 0, 3, 7, minus 3, 0, minus 5, the last row minus 7, 5, 0. On simplify, we get the matrix 6 by 2, that is 3, 7 by 2, 7 by 2, 7 by 2, 3, 3 by 2, 7 by 2, 3 by 2 and 6 plus the second part, that is 0 by 2, it is 0, 3 by 2, 7 by 2, minus 3 by 2, 0, minus 5 by 2, minus 7 by 2, 5 by 2 and 0. And the given matrix is 3, 5, 7, 2, 3, minus 1, 0, 4, 6. So the given matrix we express as the sum of two matrices in which the first matrix 3, 7 by 2, 7 by 2, 7 by 2, 3, 3 by 2, 7 by 2, 3 by 2, 6 is a symmetric matrix, and the second one 0, 3 by 2, 7 by 2, minus 3 by 2, 0, minus 5 by 2, minus 7 by 2, 5 by 2, 0, a skew symmetric matrix. Hence, any square matrix can be represented as the sum of two matrices in which one is a symmetric matrix and other is a skew symmetric matrix. So this is an important formula to remember, that is A is equal to A plus A transpose divided by 2 plus A minus A transpose divided by 2, where A plus A transpose by 2 is a symmetric matrix and A minus A transpose divided by 2 is a skew symmetric matrix. Now let A and B be two symmetric matrices. That means A transpose is equal to A and B transpose is equal to B. We now prove that AB plus BA is symmetric and AB minus BA is skew symmetric. Proof: AB plus BA whole transpose is equal to AB transpose plus BA transpose. Because A plus B whole transpose is equal to A transpose plus B transpose, we write AB plus BA transpose is equal to AB transpose plus BA transpose. That's equal to AB whole transpose is equal to B transpose into A transpose plus BA whole transpose is equal to A transpose into B transpose. And we know that B transpose is equal to B, A transpose is equal to A plus again A into B, or it can be written as AB plus BA because matrix addition is commutative. So we prove that AB plus BA transpose is equal to AB plus BA itself. Therefore, this AB plus BA is a symmetric matrix. Similarly, we can prove that AB minus BA is a skew symmetric matrix. For this, AB minus BA whole transpose is equal to, our definition says AB transpose minus BA whole transpose. That's equal to B transpose into A transpose minus A transpose into B transpose. That's equal to B transpose is B itself, A transpose is A minus A into B. Or it can be written as minus of the matrix AB minus BA. Therefore, we proved AB minus BA whole transpose is equal to minus of AB minus BA. Therefore, this AB minus BA is a skew symmetric matrix. AB minus BA is skew symmetric. Now we learn invertible matrices. What do you mean by invertible matrices? Let A be a square matrix of order M. If there exists another square matrix B whose order is M such that A into B is equal to B into A is equal to I. We say that A and B are invertible matrices or A inverse is equal to B. Let A is equal to matrix 5, 6, 4, 5, which is of order 2 by 2. We consider another matrix B, that is 5, minus 6, minus 4, 5, which is of order 2 by 2. We now find A into B. A into B is equal to matrix 5, 6, 4, 5 into the matrix B, that is 5, minus 6, minus 4, 5. Multiplying both the matrices, 5 into 5 plus 6 into minus 4, that is 25 minus 24. 5 into minus 6 plus 6 into 5, that is 30 minus 30. Next, 4 into 5 plus 5 into minus 4, that is 20 minus 20. 4 into minus 6, that is minus 24, plus 5 into 5, that is 25. We get the matrix 1, 0, 0, 1. Therefore, we got A into B is equal to an identity matrix. Now we calculate B into A. B into A is equal to 5 minus 6 minus 4, 5 into the matrix A, that is 5, 6, 4, 5. We multiply it. 5 into 5, that is 25, minus 6 into 4, minus 24. 5 into 6, 30, minus 6 into 5, that is minus 30. Minus 4 into 5, minus 20, plus 5 into 4, that is 20, minus 4 into 6, minus 24, 5 into 5, 25. See, on simplification, we get 1, 0, 0, 1. Therefore, we write B into A is equal to I. Hence, we proved in this case that A into B is equal to I, B into A equal to I. Therefore, A into B is equal to B into A is equal to I.